game just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Washington football team. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Washington. Washington, 63 yards.
9-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's got daylight. The 40, 20, 10.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you
Score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And
this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Washington.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
It's a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 34-yard line.
Second and 5 now. Haskins, he'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Washington.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the...
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second and 7, Haskins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Here's Breeze to throw. His throw here's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Breeze. Throw there going to be incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Their own 36-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
10-0.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They give the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 2nd down now. It's Love. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss. And it's 2nd down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
2nd and 10. Now it's the backup, Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target. On 1st down, Breeze.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Breeze now on first down. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they will set up shop at their own 31-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On first down, here's Love. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First down, Washington.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They run, Peterson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Here's Haskins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Down. 3rd and long.
A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. Haskins, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Moss. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a toss, Kamara left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Second and 11. To throw, it's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. It's caught, Smith. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead.
lining up.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Sims on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Smith. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll get this up past the 20. Before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A run for the fullback, Burton. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
The tackle made.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Saints 14, Washington 6.
Breeze now on 1st down. that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run on 1st down. Peterson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Smith. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gandy-Golden there to make the grab. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Saints 14. Washington 12. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his
gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray taking it in. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll run with McKissick. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like
and he's taken down here by the Saints. Craig Robertson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Smith. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The Saints take over.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Narrow the ball carrier.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 3 yards remain for second down. They run it again with Kamara. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Again, it's Kamara. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 28, Washington 12.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. and that got it done in this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.